Guys, it's Michelle, and I just wanted to do a quick update. I apologize that I didn't do an update. I'm actually going to combine week 2 and week 3. I just really didn't feel like posting last week. Today, though, is July 13th. Yesterday, I am 3 weeks post-op of a full body lift with a fleur de lis component, where I had it done in Fayetteville, Arkansas at Physician Specialty Hospital, and my surgeon was Dr. Jeff Swetnam, whom I can't say enough good about. He's if you're in the Fayetteville, Arkansas area, or well, with me, I drove 8 hours. I recommend him 10,000%. You will not regret it. 42 pounds was removed from my abdomen area through the liposuction and the body lift and the peniculectomy and everything. Everything's gone pretty well. I did have my separation. They had to take out my drain early last week, actually, because my incision had separated. I had started coughing a lot. I'm not really sure why, but I personally think that's what aggravated that from happening. And plus, you know, this was not just a 4 or 5 pound skin removal tummy tuck. This was massive surgery. But I really don't know what anybody I could have done to avoid it. But when I sent the pictures to my surgeon, he noticed that my drain was showing. I was getting to where my drain would only stay compressed if I was sitting down. As soon as I stood up, it decompressed. So as soon as I seen the pictures, he wanted to see me immediately the next morning. So we went and he took out the drain, and we are having to pack the wound. Actually, there's 2 wounds, and from last week to this week, there's been a massive improvement. He said it looked really good. We have increased the packing from twice a day to 3 times a day because there's still a good bit of drainage coming out. And so he just wants us to keep it, to make sure to keep it dry. That's been, it's not been painful by any means. And my mom has just been absolutely incredible. And I don't know what I'd do without her. She's been the one packing it. The problem I've been having is we were using gauze to put on top of it, and then we've been very ingenious. I have used maxi pads and diapers at night. I have diapers wrapped around me just to, so I don't wake up covered in gook. So, or not gook, but drainage. We put the gauze on top of it, and the gauze would stick to some of the spots, and so that was causing me a lot of pain. And that's been my only pain. It's been hard because we've had to do the packing, but honestly, it's not been bad. I've been on antibiotics. I stopped those Saturday for the last 3 weeks, but I can't complain. I'm more than pleased with the results. I went to clothes shopping today, and I cried because I had on a skirt and I have a flat stomach. I don't have this massive hangover that I had for so long, and I don't think it's really sunk in yet because I'm still, I'm sorry about moving the camera around. I didn't bring my little tripod thing to my mom's, but it's been unreal. And I know it's going to be quite a trip when I can actually put on something other than, t-shirt and sweatpants, because that's what I'm still living in, because I still do have that open wound. I'm hoping to go home. I've been at my mom's for the last 3 weeks. I go back to the surgeon on the 19th, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to meet my husband halfway Wednesday, because I've been away from my family. It'll be a month next Wednesday. So I'm getting homesick, and I did have a very serious bout with depression. I never regret the surgery. I've never regretted it, but I have been very depressed, and I think most of it is just I miss my family, and I feel like a lot of times I've had to fight for everything that, I've ever had in life. And for once, I wouldn't mind it being easy. But it's worth it. Everything has been worth it. Um, and again, I'm blessed. My mom has been amazing. My friends and the people praying for me, I feel those prayers. I really do, and keep them coming. Um, I did add a couple of vitamins that a friend of mine suggested that help with depression, and I also could tell a difference when I started taking those. A few things I do want to, I think I've gone over these in my other ones, but there are certain things that people tell you need, and they're things that really worked for me. I took arnica. I'm actually still taking the arnica and is it bromelain? I'm not real sure. Bromelain, I think it is. Um, I'll leave a coupon code actually down below of where you can order this stuff, because if you're getting ready to have one of these, it helps with inflammation. And my surgeon liposuctioned a lot. I've had no bruising whatsoever from the liposuction. And a lot of that is because of the bromelain and the arnica. And like I said, I'll leave a affiliate code down below where you save like $5 for anything under $40, but $10 for $40 and above. And it's a company that I've researched the mess out of. And I actually order some essential oils from them. I have been nothing but pleased with their vitamins and everything. So, like I said, I'll leave that below. Another thing I have found invaluable was a walker for the first couple days. My mom's got, the taller commodes, so I really didn't need like the riser for the toilet, but the walker was amazing because even when I'd sit down, I could get up easy with that. Another thing, and I know I mentioned this in the last one, but I feel the need to reiterate Colace or Miralax. Start that before the first couple of times after surgery, because this was a long surgery. I was under 5.5 or 6 hours. I'm not sure which. It's a long surgery, and you are on pain medication, and all of that will constipate you. Make sure to have a plan for that, because like I said, I waited a few days before I started taking it, and it was not a pleasant experience. Another thing that I had, that especially with my issue with my drain having to be pulled out early, and now I've got 2 open spots, are the under pads for your bed. I sleep on one every night. Even now, they've been wonderful. I also have this tape issue. I can't stand medical tape on my skin because it breaks me out and causes a rash. And the doctor's office, his nurse told me about something called Metapore. I ordered mine off Amazon. I recommend that too. People will tell you all this stuff you need to take to the hospital. I used my phone charger, my phone, and my glasses, and that was it. I didn't need anything else. I didn't want anything else, because you're concentrating on just getting up and walking and drinking and staying hydrated, and just recuperating. So, most people have smartphones. If you need something, get on your smartphone. You don't need it to overpack. One issue I'm having is clothing, because 42 pounds is a lot. I have no idea what size I am. I found some workout capris at Sam's really cheap, and so I bought a few pair of those. And up until today, that's pretty much all I've had. You will swell. I mean, big time. I have lost 5 pounds from last week to this week. No, 6 pounds. 6 pounds. So that's pretty incredible. But, I know a lot of it is swelling. I do have an exciting thing for me. 1 more pound, and I will have lost half my body weight. And that blows my mind, because anything after that 1 pound that I lose, that means I will have officially lost more than I weigh. So That's wonderful. And I feel the depression, I'm sure, was a lot because I did have some very, very, very minor complication. Um, but I was depressed about it. And I really feel today, actually the past couple of days, that we're finally in the turnaround point. I'm feeling better. I went out to lunch with my mom, and we did some shopping, which people that know me in real life know I despise shopping. But I really had fun because my sister's like this wizard in a store. She told us just to go find a dressing room, and next thing I know, she's in there with the outfit that I ended up, buying. And so that was fun. And then we had to go to Sam's and get some stuff. So I'm getting around. I'm moving around pretty well. I still have to treat the wounds. I have to wash them and now pack them 3 times a day. But that's not really painful. It's just, I'm over it. I'm over recovery right now. Um, I have finally started sleeping. I wasn't even sleeping with the medicine that they gave me to sleep. And I'm sure a lot of that was just, I'm not home. I'm at my mom's, and um, I miss home. I really, really do. And of course, when comes time to go home, I'll probably be all pathetic because I don't want to leave my mama, but it is what it is. Um, One thing I would tell you, don't buy clothes afterwards if you're got a massive amount like I did. Um, just You'll need some transition pieces because I'm hoping this shocks my body into losing that last almost 30, I don't even know right now, 30 to 40 pounds that I have left to lose. Um, but all in all, this has been a good experience for me. I will say this is not for the lighthearted. This is not an easy surgery, and I didn't go into it with rose-colored glasses. I knew this would be my most difficult surgery, and I've had 9 surgeries. 3 of those have been abdominal surgeries, and this has been the hardest recovery I've ever had. But I have a killer pain tolerance and stubborn to a fault, and I think that's actually really come in handy. That and I had the best doctor surgeon that I could have ever asked for. Um, I guess that's really about it. I'm kind of scattered because I'm really tired. We did do a lot today, and that is one thing. I can be just fine 1 minute, and the next minute I'm like comatose, ready to go to sleep. That's it. And I'm kind of hitting that spot right now. I was trying to think if there's anything else. Just follow your doctor's instructions. That's so important, and that's something that I am quite a stickler to. Um, After my sleeve surgery, I follow and make sure you get your protein in because you can't heal without protein. It's the same rules as after weight loss surgery: protein, protein, protein. Well, I guess that's it. I do have an appointment on the 19th, and I'm hoping and praying that he's going to say I don't have to pack anymore because I don't feel safe going home because I'm about 7 to 8 hours away from my surgeon at home, and I don't want to go if I'm still packing the wound. So I will know next Tuesday at 3 o'clock if I will be meeting my husband on Wednesday at 11 o'clock to get to go home. So I'll keep you updated, and if anything changes in the next week, I'll post. Thank you, and you have a blessed week. Bye-bye.